January 14th, 2021. This is 2 weeks into our challenge of 1 month without buying anything. Today we're going to share a little bit of how we are doing, and I think it's going to be a little bit a longer video because we have a few thoughts that came up, a few discussions we had with friends and family, and we'll see. We'll see what we're going to talk about. But how's it going for us? How
Good.
are you?
Well, no problem.
No
I was
problem.
in the bus for 2 days. It was not a really long trip, but it was really easy because in the bus I have everything I need. So food, heater, water, and nature. So it was really easy to not buy anything. And yeah, I think the less you have around you, and easiest it is to just enjoy and to be really simple. That's good. And for you?
And well, I was at home. I think actually this challenge is really easy for us. Maybe we need to share a little bit why. Because our real challenge is the food and to empower ourselves to be aware of how much we have, to really be aware of our resources. Actually, in a few days, I think on Monday, all the shops are going to close again, huh? Due to the pandemic in Switzerland. So it's pretty much more or less going to be the same for everyone, except of course you can do the online shopping. But I was thinking, while talking with people and friends and how it's going for us, how easy it is for us, it's actually because we've adapted our lifestyle years ago to not buying stuff just to buy it. Like, we're not big consumers. The main things that we are investing our money in is things that we really need or that we are building, like our garden. There were lots of investments in our garden, in soil and in plant seeds and in structures and in the camper vans that we're building. But we just sorry, that's our dog. She's very excited. We just don't have that lifestyle to buy things, and it's a shame you can't see it, but the cat is jumping up on the tree, so they always want to be here. So yes, I don't know, maybe Loïs, you want to share a little bit. Did you have like a moment when you consciously changed your lifestyle from consuming things to just buying very consciously, or did it just happen gradually for you?
It's just I think a choice of how many time I want to have free, like how many hours I want to have for me. So I think money is time, and time is money. So I must enjoy my time, like even doing almost nothing, like painting or reading or be at home or gardening or going for walks or doing some sport. And for me that's the real righteousness. And
The
for
real
me,
wealth. That's what you want to say.
real what?
Wealth.
Wealth.
Richness.
Richness.
That rich.
Richness.
Yeah. I guess it was a conscious choice for you at some stage to say, okay, I can continue to work a lot for money and have very little time for things that I really enjoy, or I buy a few lesser. I buy a few things less.
I buy time.
Yeah.
Now I buy time.
You
I
work
prefer
less
to.
and you have more time. You have less money, but you need less money because you're using your free time for other things that don't necessarily need money.
Yeah. I mean, everyone can do. Not everyone, because if you are employed, you cannot really take a lot of time. But if you are self-employed like us, yeah, you can choose if you want to work like crazy and being the richest man of the area, or you can be the weird one and have a lot of time and gardening and I mean, people are always thinking this is a bit weird, but for us,
it makes sense. It makes sense to be self-sufficient.
and to have time to spend time together in growing our own food, of living our passion, and meeting friends and playing some music, and all this stuff that are not consumable.
Yeah, you can't buy. Yeah, I think what we're trying to say as well is that, I mean, we still are very lucky. I'm always trying to compare it. There's a lot of people that don't have the choice, or that don't have the budget to even make the decision, out of free will, that they only want to buy the things that they need, because a lot of people can only buy the things that they need because there is just nothing else left. So I just, I do think we are really lucky in that sense, but we also do have a really simple lifestyle. Like, we really do. We don't.
It's not that simple, but
Well,
yeah,
yeah, but
compared
to the Swiss standard,
Swiss,
I think we have a very simple lifestyle. Like, just like the one example is like the electronics, iPhones and phones and computers. Like, we both don't buy new things unless the old ones are broken. So that gives me or saves me years of new electronic devices that if you're playing the game, so to say, or maybe to go a little bit deeper, if you're connecting your self-worth with how much you earn and with what you own and how much you own, then you're more motivated to buy new things. But when you make this disconnection that I'm not as good as my phone is, that has nothing to do with who I am, how new my car is, or like just the material things that I have don't reflect my worth, then it just doesn't matter anymore. I really think it's a deep emotional work that has to happen at some stage, and the conscious choice to say, hey, hang on a second, what is really important to me? And I think we both did that. And I remember it wasn't always easy to kind of go through as the one that is not rich or doesn't have this or that, and to really to continue to believe in the worth that I felt for myself, that I am worthy, even if maybe I don't have extra money to buy the newest shoes. So I think it's emotional work, and it's a conscious choice. So in these videos, it can, maybe for some people it looks like we are super rich, and I continue to say we are super rich, but because the richness for us is not in money or just in money. And then again, I always feel bad because I'm comparing us with the whole world, and I know, living in Europe, we are rich. I actually appreciate it. I'm grateful that I do have the choice, but it does make me sad to know that lots of people don't have the choice, and should be compassionate for that. But everybody has the choice to be happy with what they have, even if you have very little. So to sum this up, the challenge really for us is not that difficult at the moment. We are mainly seeing if we have enough food and what we can change in the garden next year to have more food. And we will continue to buy in bulk. That's for sure. It just makes sense for us. And
yeah, and one good thing, it's also we can see what we probably need to grow more next year. So like we really go into our reserve. So
like
we'll
carrots.
see. Like carrots,
We're
we
missing
want
carrots.
more, yeah.
We
But
don't have enough carrots and beetroot. We already know that.
yeah.
Like,
So and other vegetables, but it's good to have at one point like a test, like a check to.
yeah, it's good to run out of things. Actually,
Yeah.
that's also we never run out of things.
And so also
Yeah.
because we have a lot of storage and lot of food, it's also good to eat everything because it's run out of date. So it's also sometimes good to just empty
Yeah.
everything, and we'll see if we want to do more. Like we want to buy more stuff during the summer, prepared for the next winter. But I mean, it's also a fear of
Of dying. At the end of the day, it's always the fear of
dying or
death, of not having enough.
yes,
But not having enough, at the end of the day, it's always a fear of death, isn't it?
normal.
Yeah.